Hey, hello guys, I'm Harshvardhan Rathod, your science teacher. In this video, we're gonna provide information about a human respiratory system. So, let's get started. Respiratory system of a man is located in the thoracic cavity. It consists of lungs and number of small tubes. The human respiratory system may be divided into two major components, respiratory tract or conducting portion and respiratory organs. Respiratory tract serves as a passageway for the respiratory gases. Gas exchange does not occur here. The respiratory tract consists of nostrils, nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, and alveoli. Nostrils external ears are holes of the nose. These are pair openings that open into two nasal cavities. Nasal cavity has a special pseudostratified ciliated epithelium by which air is filtered by hair, moistened by mucus, and warmed by capillary network. Before it enters the lung, internal nares are the posterior openings of the nasal cavities that lead into the nasopharynx. Nasopharynx is the posterior part of the pharynx. Air has to pass through nasopharynx to enter larynx. Larynx, also called as the sound box, is a cartilaginous structure at the opening of a trachea. Larynx is comprised of 9 cartilage. It grows larger and becomes prominent in boys during puberty. Therefore, it is called Adam's apple. Larynx opens into the laryngopharynx by a slit-like opening called a glottis. Glottis bears a leaf-like elastic cartilage. The epiglottis closes the opening of a glottis during a swallowing trachea. Windpipe runs through the neck in front of the esophagus and extends into the thoracic cavity. It connects lungs to nasopharynx. It has the C-shaped rings of a hyaline cartilage that prevent the collapse of a trachea during inspiration. It is lined with a sheeted pseudostratified columnar epithelium that keeps the unwanted particles away from lungs by beating the cilia towards the buccal cavity. Trachea divides into right and left primary bronchi. Each bronchus undergoes repeated divisions to form the secondary and tertiary bronchi and bronchilus, ending up in a very thin terminal bronchilus. The trachea, primary, secondary and tertiary bronchi and initial bronchilus are supported by incomplete cartilaginous rings. Each terminal bronchi gives rise to a number of very thin irregular walled and vascularized bag-like structures called alveoli. There are 300 million of alveoli in two lungs. Respiratory organs, the branching network of bronchi, bronchilus and alveoli comprise the lungs. In a man, the respiratory organs are pair of lungs. The lungs lie in the thoracic cavity on the sides of the heart. The left lung has two lobes separated by oblique fissure. It has a cardiac notch, a concavity where the heart lies. The right lung is bigger and has 3 lobes separated by horizontal fissure and oblique fissure. Mediastinum is the partition between the two lungs. Each lung is enclosed by 2 membranes. The pleura, the outer membrane is called the parietal pleura and the inner membrane is known as the visceral pleura. A very narrow space exists between the two pleura known as the pleural cavity. The pleural fluid separated by pleura lubricates it. Lubrication reduces the friction as the membranes rub against the pleural cavity is airtight and pressure in it remains 3-4 mm mercury lower than that in the lungs. If the chest wall is ever pierced, say by a stab wound, atmospheric air rushes into the pleural cavity, eliminating the pressure difference across the lung walls. This causes the lungs to collapse. The condition is called as a pneumothorax. I hope guys this information is useful for you. If you are new on my channel, subscribe and like and share. Thanks for watching. We will be meet soon with another topic.